This is fixyourproblems.com. Check out the website, fixyourproblems.com, please.
Problems.com, faceyourproblems.com, guys.
So if you check the website, what do we got on it? We got the quick fix.
We got a quick fix. The quick fix is a 15-minute call with me and Frikki. You can send us any issue you're having. We'll have a 15-minute conversation with you about how you're going to get out of that. Or if you just want to talk shit for 15 minutes, you can just leave it blank and we can just talk for 15 minutes.
I wish all these calls were just fucking around, but we actually try to get down to business. We want to like ask people, like if they're just thinking of like launching online businesses, at least, then me and Hjalti often like, okay, let's get down a checklist, you know? Let's get down everything he has to do so at least you can get that first $5 or something and then see if you even want to do this.
Yes.
But let's not discuss about work all the time in the podcast. This is the Fix Your Problems podcast. And we're happy to be here. We're not going to say what episode it is. Doesn't matter. But
it's episode number something.
It's something.
We're not that far in, but we're already lost count.
That's what happens with these big podcasters like us, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We're losing touch.
Yeah, already. I've already said goodbye to all my day ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how did your mom take it when you told her, like, listen?
I was like, listen, I demand respect around the house now. No, I'm kidding. I did not say that.
No, we love
I would never say that. Yeah, no. Yes.
Dude, we should have added some more sounds, but Hjalti has the greatest sound on this podcast. So
This one?
Wait a minute. Don't stop.
This one, yeah. And so, guys, if you know what sound this is, let me know. If you can know where the reference from, please send it my way. You will get head. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, last episode he was going to probably pay him. Now he's giving head. Like these offers are going to get bigger and bigger. So please, someone get down.
Please get them before they get out of hand. I don't want to go much further than that.
But it's apparently Singles Day today, right?
Yeah, it is Singles Day, which means a bunch of online web stores are having sales.
For real, like if you search up Singles Day, like on the bus stops in Iceland, it's like Singles Day. It's like it's okay that you don't have love. It's okay, don't kill yourself. You can buy these things for a little cheaper.
You see, if you buy stuff, it gives you a little dopamine. You happy, you know what I'm saying?
What were you saying you found on like these websites? Like what are they offering like for a good discount?
I went on one of this website in Iceland. It's a tech website, and the first options you see on the website, it's pizza ovens and extras, as in grilling extra stuff, and then also there's Legos. So for like weird single men like us that like Legos.
So
I mean, Frikki is not
Legos.
single, but yeah, we like Legos though. But yeah.
I still haven't like that's like a kind of exciting now. The last like 2 years, I haven't bought a Lego since I was like 12.
Yes, I want the Lego Wicked Glinda and Elphaba dormitory right now. Yes, this is what I'm wanting.
Lego Wicked?
Yeah, it's
that's not a joke.
Yeah, no, that's real. No, I would probably buy, at least from this website, like from the front page. Yeah, maybe Balrog, like the full of the Lord of the Rings.
Fuck
Balrog.
Yeah, hell yeah!
I think that would be pretty cool.
Well, actually, go for the full. Have you seen the new Lego? What's it called? The Eye.
Yes, Eye of Sauron.
And you actually get. This is a Lego podcast now. You get the what's his name? Sauron.
You get him as a beat piece.
Yeah, like this is the first time you can get motherfucking Sauron.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yes, Frikki. I like this.
So I'm on the Lego website. I've never actually checked the English Lego website, and it's $460. That's wild. But this is pretty sick. 5,000 pieces out there.
Woo.
Yeah. What's like the biggest Lego thing you ever built? Like how many pieces?
I don't remember. I haven't built anything real big yet. Nothing crazy like that. No. I mean,
yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I need like
know, but yeah, I need to sit down for like a whole day, like 3 days, just Lego and out. That's what I want to do, honestly.
You were talking about the Lego Venator, which is $650. How many? Holy shit, that's huge. We got 5,000 pieces. I mean, this is for 18-year-old plus. So Hjalti, you're not gonna really cut the
what? What do you mean?
Tell me your age, Hjalti.
24.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. I thought you were like 14.
I'm not what? 14. Hey yo, you wish. What?
Don't say that. No,
Wait, I thought you were gonna do this one again, but you did that one. What? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes. You know the chirp? You ever heard of that shit?
The what are they called? The sky birds, the ceiling birds.
Oh, you're the ceiling bird.
Right? It's a ceiling bird, yeah.
It's a wild animal that makes real bad noises every minute or two.
Yep.
Have you ever had that at your house? Like, ever heard that shit?
For like one day and then I get rid of it.
Yeah.
For like 1 or 2 beeps and I'm like, all right, yeah, I know what to do. I know how to get this bird out of here.
What do you use? Like,
Batteries. Just fucking change your batteries.
You're not gonna shoot the bird.
Change your batteries, you stupid. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? you just gotta change the batteries.
I'm talking about that guy. What's that guy's name? Like Crusader?
Oh, Gypsy Crusaider? What about him?
Yeah. He's just funny. And like if you search up Gypsy Crusaider, there's like a billion documentaries of him. And like all of them are trying to paint, a lot of them are trying to paint him as like the worst human on earth. But you heard of like the attack that he went, like Antifa attacked him?
Yeah, at his house, right?
No, okay, twice then. He was attacked in the street with his like girlfriend or something.
That could have been the thing I'm thinking about,
maybe,
though. Yeah. But well, we can't be fully expressing your things out here. You know what I'm saying? There'd be motherfuckers out here trying to kill your ass.
I mean, he certainly doesn't like the black man. I mean, you know, whatever his problem is, but you know, he does.
I said, who does?
Oh shit!
I'm kidding. No,
cancel this whole podcast.
No, we're just joking. Haha.
I mean, I do have a black stepbrother, so I think
exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We allies.
We allies.
We're for the cause, guys. We're for the cause.
We're BLM. We're LGBTQ.
Yes, that thing.
I guess you don't like that LGBTQ plus
AI. I don't think anybody should be liking it. I mean, if these people want to be normal, then you can't be categorizing them differently. You know what I'm saying? Even from, like, if you want to be accepted and normal, you can't. Why are you ousting yourself and having everything, you know, like different? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they get a whole month and shit, and like...
yeah. Well, in Iceland, they get 2 months, because it's not the same month that's in international.
Right? So they get both of them?
They get both of them. They get my month, June,
it's like,
my birthday.
It's like, all right, guys, like... I don't know. It's like, you want to be... You know, you want to be normal, and then you ask for all this extra treatment. It's like, I don't know. It feels like a wrong way to go about it. I understand that these people feel like they've been marginalized and that they need to fight for their rights a little bit more. I get that, but I feel like this might be the wrong way of doing it, at least tactic wise.
That's right.
Yeah.
I have like because I wanted to just while we're on the subject. Have you ever heard of the 78 Association in Iceland?
78. Yeah.
So these are this is the official like LGBTQ, you know, it's basically the core. It's the cavern. It's full of the witches. Okay.
Yes.
I say like the most famous gay guy in Iceland, Páll Óskar, he's like a very famous singer and also like a great public speaker. And
he's a cool
even
guy.
him, he talked about like how even if you create these institutions that are trying to help kids become trans, there's pedophiles 100% going to appear in that system.
Right.
It's just that's just how it kind of works, man. It happens in every time they do this, and like so they're being sued right now. Well, by a lot of people, but society. So this is the quote from the what's it called, the suit.
Yeah.
Society 78 is an umbrella organization and life view society for adults who are interested in pornography, sex, the world of sex, and the seduction of children.
What?
That's
they have that on there. That's like the mission.
No. This is what he's saying. Like this.
Oh, this is what he's saying. What it is.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I mean, like Páll Óskar said, when you have organizations that are like this, that want to influence kids or young minds. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always it's gonna attract bad players a lot easier than like a regular thing would. Like, it's definitely it has a it's multimale.
Like
no good.
If you like go through school, maybe you play football or something, and then you go to college or whatever, you're probably not gonna have to deal with this. But if you're going to meetings to this society with maybe your family at like 12, 14, like now you're this is what he's saying. The curriculum is seduction disguised as information. Children's innate shyness is systematically broken down. Children are made receptive to participation in sex, even violent sex, BDSM.
Yeah.
Children are made skeptical of their own identity and made to believe that they have been born the wrong sex.
Yeah.
Confused and insecure children are less able to resist adults with something different in their mind. That is what is seduction is all about. It's really actually cool to get this in a news story in Iceland. I've often thought about this. I've often talked to gay people that like are against this whole like collection of gays. Like it's like the high society of the gays.
100% it is, yeah.
It's really funny how we are in 2025 when like maybe when we were younger, it's like even in our schools it was like you have to be cool with everyone.
Yeah.
Which is also cool because we all have.
You should still have an open mind to people because not everybody is the same. You know what I mean? Like you 100%. You should, but at the same time, yeah, there are weirdos out here.
I mean, I think it's quite like sad. Like if there's probably a lot more kids this year that they're going through this whole trans route.
Yeah.
Than like even 10 years ago.
100%.
And I've always kind of said that this has to, if people aren't discord from like 6, 7.
6, 7.
I swear I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, 6, 7. All right. Woo. Get a good one out there. That's nice.
That's a pretty good one. So anyway, we're talking about this hilarious stuff. But, you know, we hope the kids out there, you know, enjoy lives without bottom surgery.
Yeah. That stuff, guys, it can lead to a lot of infections, and you're going to be on medication for the rest of your life, and you can be most likely not happy with that.
Exactly. The end of the thing here is with the indictment, the police are interfering with the public discussion of free citizens and social issues. The police are contracting for Samtökin to silence those who oppose the life view society and their sectarian message in kindergartens and elementary schools. That's what Páll is saying. So let's shout this guy out at least. So Páll Vilhjálmsson, I don't really know what a former teacher, he's been charged with hate speech.
Whoa.
Yeah, is charged with 2 articles he published. No, I mean, so I don't know if he's actually gonna like have to he's not gonna have to go to jail over this in Iceland. It really can't happen, or it probably will happen at some point maybe.
Yeah.
But he's at least suing them, and I don't know, man. I've heard so many people talk about this over the years, and like, you're not supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to be like, yeah. But I do go to gay pride, and I do, you know, I like these people. But it's also like a cringe factor. It's like a huge cringe factor if they're.
Yeah, but I mean, it draws a crowd that is different, and they're feeling different. You know what I mean? Yeah. And especially when it's maybe like the younger people, they're still trying to find their way in life. I mean, we've all had, yeah. Exactly. Or a little bit older. I mean, we've all had a bunch of phases where we dressed differently or we acted differently, just like.
Sure, we all been wiggers, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We've gone back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We've been liberal ones, then we gone back. You know what I'm saying? Like, pendulum swings. You know what I'm saying? Pendulum swings. So you got to look at everybody like they're just misguided. But you can't be just forcing your way on them either, because that just is just not the way to do it. Yeah, but still, you gotta just show them love, because a lot of these people, even though we have different ideas, we can still be homies. And
even if all my trans friends that are like over 20, like, that's cool. This is how you want to live your life. I'll respect that. I'll call you whatever you want, you know. But I feel it's so disgusting in the elementary schools and shit. I don't like it. But we're gonna move on to other problems because now we've discussed some of the important things, but. This is the Fix Your Problems podcast, and we have some questions from the public. Are you ready for that?
I am ready for some questions. Bring on the first one.
So this is Jonas from Berlin. He's 24.
Hey guys, you mentioned Andrew Tate in the last episode. But isn't that guy like a human trafficker or a scammer? I'm asking because I used to watch his vlog series and course videos on YouTube. And honestly, he got me into like journaling and go to the gym, eating better, and I launched my company. So he can't be that bad, right?
I mean, we've even talked about this. He inspired both of us to really start taking a claim on our lives, but at the same time, we might not agree with everything he says. Human trafficker or not, I still wouldn't agree with everything he says.
No.
But he did definitely motivate me to step up my life. But you should never, with any public figure, fuck with everything they say. You should never, if you just like accept every single thing they say without any hesitation or
you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember the quote, but there was this quote from a old New York mayor. He was like, If you agree with 8 out of 12 out of my proposals, then you should vote for me. Then you're the perfect candidate. If you agree with 8 out of 12. If you agree with 12 out of 12, please get checked out. Like, you should not be agreeing with every single thing these public figures are saying. That is psychosis. Like, that is weird. You have different values and you have different things you should be focusing on. Don't get clouded. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, do you feel, because I feel I definitely did get clouded for a minute. Like,
Yeah.
I think, what year was it? 2022, I think, it was when I saw that first Andrew Tate video. And like, it was kind of weird, Hjalti, because if you just talk to any guys that were like 20-year-olds, or even 16, they definitely knew who he was right off the bat. Like, just during that whole week, just right away.
Yeah.
And his, like, the way he did his TikToks and everything.
It was a cult takeover. Yeah. I mean, the guy that was in control of how his content got spread, he is doing YouTube videos now, and he's calling it like a masterclass in creating a cult. Like, you know what I mean? That's what he did. He really quickly overtook a lot of young men's minds and got this idea into their head. That's a cult thing, you know. But it's really cool, and honestly, that's why I also fucked with him a little bit more, because I was like, from a marketing and like social network, like media sort of person, that it was a crazy strategy he did. Like, that was fucking wild. It was beautifully executed while looking at it from like a technical standpoint. Yeah.
And also being a part of it, because it was like at least for me, it was exactly the time I moved to another country and was like, all right, I want to make $1 from online. Please, just how do I do this? And at exactly the same time, Andrew Tate was like a huge wave.
Yeah.
So it felt really fun just to ride this whole thing, but also all the opinions, because I think a lot of us like started like looking at women in a harder light some of the time, and but I think all these years later, I didn't hurt any women in my life or anything. Like, I didn't like start talking bad to people or change anything in my behavior, but I started like looking at a lot of women like there's a lot of problems here that I didn't see, even in my family, like how some of them treat their men. Stuff like this is kind of like serious. Yeah.
I mean, I think they definitely talked about a way of thinking, like from like the 48 Laws of Power, where every single micro action from a person like means something, and it made you start really think about the psychology behind people and why they actually do things. They definitely, I think that was cool. I think that's one thing that came from the Andrew Tate.
That's a good way to say it.
Like the psychology of it. I think that's the one thing that was pretty cool. That came from the Andrew Tate era, that he, like, at least that's what I got from it. That I got inspired to kind of learn more about that. And I
don't know. Probably if you asked us at the time, we'd probably answer this in like a harsher way. Yeah, because his way of also delivering messages and shit was so like harsh. But like, you know, we all want wives, we all want kids. Yeah. So and I think there's a lot of part of it what he brought was also bad. Like this hard look of everything that a person could do. Yeah. Like you're saying your partner couldn't make mistakes over like the lifetime of your relationships. That's insane. Yeah. But Andrew Tate was a huge little blip in probably our lives. Probably gonna look back at, I mean, now doesn't he own like some boxing shit, Misfits?
Yeah, I think he just got
it's really
got hold of that somehow. Yeah,
and like, is this just another layer of the propaganda? Because now he's like shitting on KSI, like booting it out of his company. Yeah.
But that was weird though, because I didn't fully like see what happened there, but it was like he told him on Twitter, KSI was like haha, and then I guess he called someone and came back and was like, wait, what? Or something. I didn't see how that conversation went, but that's what kind of.
I mean, these decisions do they really happen in that one instance, or was this already kind of planned in the background, and then they launched like these little attacks to drive up in crazy engagement?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe this is all fake drama, like always. You know what I'm saying? Like always.
One thing though, like the genuine side of whatever we believe Tate is a lot. If you watched all the interviews through that time period, sometimes you're just like, this has to be what he believes, like right now. Everything he's saying right now, and it's kind of nice to. That might be all fake. Some people might think that. I don't know, but I hope at least if you were a part of that Andrew Tate movement, I hope you did something with it, because at least me, there's a lot of things that changed in my life, and I run a business. I sort of got in like direct reason because I started being in his school and everything, And also, dude, Hjalti, I mean, I worked with Hjalti for a long time. All these little things add up into one big pile of life. Big slice of life.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
You want a little slice?
We love a big slice of life. I mean, I think you did more good than bad. Some people might disagree
Yeah.
with that, but I think you did a lot more good than bad.
If this whole Tate shit, like the whole becoming your own sort of person and like taking extreme ownership of yourself, like you have to work out, you have to eat better, you have to make money aside from a job, and you have to treat everyone around you as good as you can.
Yeah.
Take care of your family, like be the whole breadwinner. All that I loved, and I hope everyone that went through that are doing that part of it, and they're not leaving with the hating women and abusing people. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
That's that part we can fuck off.
I hope so, because we can all get caught in the moment, you know what I mean?
Right.
And there was a lot being said at a time where Andrew Tate was going up, and yeah, some of it was absolutely against women, and I hope that at least now looking back, people can be like, yeah, no, I didn't really fuck with those things, but also I think Andrew even has said himself that most of those clips where he was really talking bad about women was like from back in the day, but I'm not gonna speak about it, you know what I'm saying? But just I hope people now at least can look back and be like, yo, this wasn't cool, but he at least helped me with this, and this is positive, so that's good.
Yeah, we gotta take these. He's sniffing it, boy. He's been sick right now.
I got this sniffle. My nose is stuffy, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to do it in the mic too much.
It's good, man. Should we check out the next question? We got a guy here from
Ooh, let's do it.
from the UK. Do you want to check out Daniel's question here?
Hey guys, I still live with my parents, and even though I'm saving money, it's starting to mess with my head. I want independence. Well, rent is insane. How do you know when it's the right time to finally move out, even if it means taking a financial hit?
Away.
That's a very good point. I mean, it's good to lose the safety net as soon as possible, or at least testing it out, losing that safety net, getting out there.
If you can, like, there's so many ways. Like, me and Hjalti, we never went to like college where you stay in a dorm. Like we haven't experienced that, so that's a whole side of life that we never even got to enjoy.
Yeah, because that is absolutely losing some of the safety net. You know what I mean? It's being in a different place. You're not with your mom and dad anymore, and I think getting away from them, even though you love your mom and dad, having space for yourself and creating your own future is something you will inevitably need to do. And yeah, being in a dorm, honestly, that could help with that. You know what I'm saying? You're at least away. You have your own kind of area though, and you're surrounded people. Like it's different.
I wish that when I moved to Greece and I just like took the jump, taking some job out of the country, I wish more people did that talked to me. Like probably hundreds of people from Iceland and also just around the world in my comments. Mm-hmm. They were like, "Yeah, how do you do this?" And then I have like 20 messages with them, and then they never do anything with it. They don't take it anywhere.
Yeah, that happens a lot though. Yeah, I mean that's something also I'm trying to get better with is stop saying I'm going to do something and just actually doing it without saying I'm going to do it. You know what I mean?
For real.
It creates a lot of expectation also just within yourself that you need to get this done. Also, so these people see that you get it done because you said it. Like it doesn't help you. Just start doing it and that's it. You know what I mean?
That's really cool you say that. I think since like we were younger when I was boxing and shit,
mm-hmm.
every time you would like say like, "Yep, I'm doing this," and if you like fall short a little bit, it makes it so much worse. You feel like, "Wow, I didn't do shit." But I hope you, if instead of like being always that guy that's like, "Yeah, I'm doing this, just be quiet, keep working, and all of it will kind of bubble to the surface." I think we're still we're at level 6 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now level 6 feels better than level 1, but we gotta get to level 3,000.
Yes, there are levels to this shit, and we gotta get there.
Yes.
So I guess we could say you can search for jobs online. There's a lot of these, I'm going to recommend a company called Teleperformance, and if you use ChatGPT and ask it, are there any other companies around the world like Teleperformance that could offer me a job as a, you're from here, Manchester, so you're from the UK, you speak English well. I bet there's a lot of, because I worked with a lot of British people when I moved to Portugal and Greece, and they were just doing this. They were just people that wanted to get drunk every night and work in some other country, and then they burned all the bridges and left in a few months. That's cool.
I mean, if
You could
that's
do
how
that.
some people want to live their life, then that's just how they want to live their life, right?
But all I mean, if it's that easy to do it for them, it can't be that hard for you. So hopefully,
Yeah.
take the leap.
Test it out. Try it out. Get away for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You can always come
yeah.
back if you want to feel the safety net again. If you're a little baby boy, you know what I'm saying? But try to be out there as much as you can.
Even like, there's also I wouldn't even think of doing this, but school programs that you can like
Yeah.
live with au pairs, like in France and shit. I mean, I think maybe both of our moms did that when they were like 16, 17. They
yeah.
moved to another country as like an au pair program with the
Yeah.
school, which to me sounds crazy because my mom was 16 in like 1987. That's a really long time ago. And like she went on a plane, 16 years old, like, yep, going to France. She didn't even get kidnapped or like human trafficked or nothing. So
That's good. I mean, that's good. That's good.
what about your mom? Is she?
I haven't really heard anything. I mean, she was in London, and I think she was technically staying with aunt of ours. But she calls it being an au pair. I don't think it was through a school, though. I think she was just there with her
Yeah.
aunt, and then she would kind of watch the
I mean,
kids sometimes.
Yeah, if you got an aunt in another country,
Yeah.
that's something like with my girlfriend that I'm not gonna say I'm gonna abuse, but I'm gonna push all those buttons. Like she has family in the UK, so we're going to the UK, bro.
Yeah, we're going to the UK.
It's gonna be a UK podcast. We're gonna get a bit of fish and chips out there.
Oh, that's in it, yeah.
It
Bumble clap.
Like I really want to see the cool part of UK. Like if I go there next year, or when I go there next year, it'd be really cool to see some riots, like the English riots, because they're really getting up there, getting the England flag everywhere.
Yeah.
I like to see that.
Right?
I don't like riots, of course,
Some
but-
nationalism, some pride in your country.
Yes!
Some pride in your country and legacy. We like to see it. We love to see it.
So Daniel, I hope you take some pride in your UK country. We're coming. Maybe we can see this Daniel guy sometime.
I mean, it's pretty hard right now to have pride in the UK country if you are from the UK.
I mean, that's
I
what I'm
think.
saying. But you should.
You should still fight
I
for
guess you
that
just have
glory.
hope.
You should still hope and fight for that glory. I mean, they're trying to erase Anglo-Saxons from history books. They don't even want to mention them no more.
That's crazy.
That's a whole, like, them motherfuckers were fighting together with band, and you know what I'm saying? They were out here battling.
It was
I mean,
the empire
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
that created Israel, and now it's a silent empire.
Oh. Oh.
So we're gonna move on from that bomber to Marco. He's 25 from Croatia.
Hey, Hjalti and Frikki, I've been doing some client work online, mostly building websites and managing hosting for small businesses in Croatia and also around in Europe. I've made a few €1,000 so far, but I feel like I am stuck at that level. How do I make more money from the same clients while actually helping them make more money too? Because I've heard of this. People are referring and stuff. What do I do, guys?
Yo, so client work. I mean, I assume he's talking like content stuff or something. He's building websites. Yeah, okay. Hjalti, you build a lot of websites. I can't really answer. How do you like offer them something new that you can charge them more in the back end or like over time? Like hosting stuff, hosting their Google Drives.
I mean, what's big right now is the chatbots, setting that up for companies. I haven't really delved in it myself, as I don't know. I don't think that every single website needs that technically.
I wonder,
But
like,
I like making just simple, clean websites for companies. I like working with smaller businesses, local.
Yeah, like service stuff.
Yes.
These like these.
Just companies that don't need much, like mostly like a contact form, and that's about it. But most of these people, at least where we're from, they have just like old websites from 2012. They just want a little update. You know what I mean? Just bringing them into the future. I mean,
Your average,
if you
like-
see a plumbing business card driving past you or anything like that, you check on their website. Do they have a newer-ish looking website? Is there anything where you can come in and be like, yo, I can make a better website, or I can do this better? Or if you're good at marketing as well, then like you said, you were where was it? While actually helping them make more too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see a company, and honestly, I like doing work that's more like more purpose driven, where it's more like a little bit of a passion project thing. So if you see that you could actually help them, like you visualize that, like you believe in them, you know what I mean? Then market for them as well. If it needs to be something to believe in. If you just do it half-assed, yes, you can maybe help the business out. But I like good, honest business. You know what I mean?
I like that, man.
I like good, honest business. I like taking interest in what my client wants me to do and figuring out a good solution. And if you're trying to get new clients, then you gotta kind of be on the scout for that. You gotta be like, yo, which companies do I kind of fuck with? You know what I mean? Is there an industry that I'd like? Is there an industry that I can know more about? It could be, I don't know, game stores around your city or,
Is that a thing anymore?
card selling stores.
Oh, that shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could find businesses like that, and they often have pretty basic bullshit ass websites sometimes. So I mean, you can find anything like that. Just kind of look around and see.
That's a fucking awesome answer, man. I gotta start upping my shit too. Like Hjalti's doing all our websites. He's doing the new website for Consistent Media too. And you know, website isn't my thing.
Fixyourproblem.com.
Fix your problems.
Fixyourproblems.com.
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Fixyourproblems.com. Check it out.
And like with everything, if you're trying to make more money with them, then this is like a great key from Hjalti. Just are you really interested in this thing? Can you work with this person for a year? Are you like down for that?
Right.
Like I only have like maybe 5 or 10 people that I've worked with now for like 3-4 years. Always more and more stuff, and I've oftentimes every month I think to myself I should do this more because I'm not doing it enough. But like just check out everything they have. Check out their Instagram. Check out their website. Check out where they're getting most of the traffic. And just look at the whole thing. And like, all right, maybe my team could just run all these pages for him, and that would in the end make me more money. Just a little offer service.
Yeah.
Hosting their Google Drive, like making their emails. Do they need new domains? Is there all their security stuff old as shit?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Hjalti's doing, man. We gotta fix these security problems for these companies.
Yeah. And I mean, if you can save the business owner's time with having to do a hassle and doing this, if you can save somebody some time and get them back to their family and friends as soon as possible without having to do too much work, and you can just kind of, you know what I'm saying, just pop in there and just get it perfect. That's what business owners like.
What are you popping in there, Hjalti? What the fuck?
The solution. You pop in the beautiful.
That's right. He's a solution-based motherfucker.
But that's what I like. I don't like these new companies, these AI guys that are just getting a bunch of clients, but then only half-assing all the deliverables. You know what I mean? I like having interest in it. You know what I'm saying? It's more fun that way. It's more purpose driven. Yeah.
This is like a weird comment from what's it called? It's Hjalti, he's helping me. What's that called? He's offering me what the fuck?
Service?
No, just he gave me his advice. Jesus Christ.
Damn, that was awesome.
that took too much energy to fucking that's crazy. So I got this great advice, but also at the whole time I was like, am I losing money by following this advice? Yes. So when I started editing for lots of people online, I found a guy who had it was like a similar guy to me. He had a good website and he was selling a bunch of like short form content, and also he was recording for businesses in Greece. You know what I'm saying? And his videos looked awesome. In my opinion, I looked at all this, the whole point of this game where you go out and record stuff with businesses and you got to have cameras and drones and stuff. I never really wanted to do that. I wanted to let's minimize this to the phone. Because most of the time, even if you're only making websites for people, what if you started charging them like $500 a month for a few videos on their pages, and you come to their place, you record it with your iPhone, which everybody fucking has.
All right. You don't need much. You don't need much, guys.
I mean, if you're from Bangladesh, you might not have an iPhone. I'm sorry, but
but they have some bullshit phone. You know what I'm saying? Probably works fine.
But his advice. Let me get to the goddamn point. His advice was because he was making a few $1,000s a month, and I was like, holy shit, that's insane. And what he told me was focus on all the people you got first. Like if you can ride them out for a year instead of trying to get 20, 30 clients paying every month, and you got to be focusing on so many people. And at the time I was like, oh, that might make me much less money. But over all these years, the most money I've made is from all the people that I work with every single month.
Right.
Just a little bit every month. You give them some service that they need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think that's a really good advice, especially in the beginning. It's better to have not too many clients, build a good foundation, like really start learning this, become a fucking savant in whatever you're trying to sell to your customers. Like really delve in it before you're like, yes, 20 new every single week. Like I'm on client calls every single day. I mean, yes, if you are able to deliver on it,
that's awesome.
Beautiful, bro. Like, fuck yeah, go for it. But I agree. In the beginning, when you're still kind of new to this entrepreneurship and like honestly working 24/7,
Yeah.
and not having any routine, I would say, yeah, I would
Hold your horses.
Yes.
Go slower than running.
yes.
And with exactly this thing, this whole work 24/7 from the Andrew Tate era, that's just how we probably have that mindset of like every day you want to do a little bit every day so
Yeah.
that you may either make more money, your life gets better, healthier, whatever.
Yeah, but that's why it's important to have this as a hobby and an interest as well. Like this is something that interests you. Like, you
have
want
to
to
give a
learn
shit.
more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give a shit. It can't just be like, oh, I saw this guy on YouTube and he said he was making money this way. I mean, yeah,
We all
you
started there probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Like yeah, you can just do that. But at the same time, it's more fun if you like what you're doing and
For real.
you get good at it, and you're not just AI outsourcing and not trying to learn anything more. You're not trying to read code or whatever. Like you're not trying to learn anything or get anything further than that. You're just surface level, half-assing deliverables while flexing online and then building an online course about it. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
I mean, it's interesting. We're sitting right here. We do calls with people, and in both of our opinions right now, it's cheap.
Mhm.
$25 calls for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That might sound a lot to some people that listen to this, but it's very cheap.
I mean, we're splitting it. It's 12,
too, you know what I'm saying?
12.5 for the 15
tax.
minutes. You know what I'm saying? There's a tax on top of it too, guys.
But to us, at least right now, it's been really exciting having this podcast, and we want how about at the end of this year, whatever, we've helped at least 20 people just get started.
That would be a beautiful goal to set.
Yeah, and I wanted to say this about this guy here because he's probably running into the same thing that we all get, and I think all people at all ages and every job, wherever, is like the imposter syndrome thing,
100%.
where you don't believe this is what you're doing and this is where you can. And honestly, for me at least, because I run an online business where like if you don't, and you too, if you don't tell people what it is, they have no idea what you mean. Or like they don't automatically, oh, he's a plumber because he has a car with the plumber logo. And But I would say this to people when you're like trying to work online and also not getting like 1,000 clients at once is like, do you want to live this? Like, is this interesting to you? Is it fun to wake up every day and hopefully have like a lot of WhatsApp messages and you're like moving stuff around? That's what I hope my day starts like.
Yeah.
Are you really interested in that? Because there's probably people that after a while of doing that, they're like, this is so, I hate this or whatever. You know, they might like you might not like running Facebook ads for 15 companies at once.
No.
But you
Just start one by one, make sure you're managing it, and if you truly feel like you can add more in your time, then do it.
Yeah.
Don't start running before you learn how to walk. You know what I mean?
I want to like just like a tiny business anecdote that I still feel like I fucked that one up. I'm going to tell this guy by name. His name is Ben Lang. He's a Scottish entrepreneur, like a serial investor. He's like invested in a bunch of businesses in Scotland.
All right.
And he's run he's basically, his career is Facebook ads. He's done Facebook ads for like, hundreds of businesses or whatever. And he owns a bunch of property now. That's cool. He was like one of the first clients when I was like very fresh, just editing myself. I didn't have any editors. And I used him to sort of get editors and like learn all the system, because eventually if you're making content for people or even websites, eventually you're gonna have to have someone helping you out and you're gonna have to teach them how to do it. And I fucked up with this guy. I basically set my prices too low that it was not worth the effort every month for what I was getting, and he wasn't willing to take the extra step of like, all right, let's turn this like $100 a month to 300 and we're gonna get way better results. He wanted to half-ass it, so in turn, it becomes worse for both of us.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
undervalued yourself, and in that way, it's fully undervalued.
and he's putting too little effort into it,
Yeah.
and not taking advice.
Yeah.
And also, why would he take my advice at that time? Maybe.
Yeah.
But the great thing over all these years, and you probably experienced this too. Eventually, you'll say a price that you're like, this probably won't work, and then like they say yes, and you're like, great, all right, now we're at this price.
Yeah. It's like milestones every time, absolutely. And I think it is important to up your price though often. Like the more you understand what you're doing and the more you are getting better at this, doesn't matter if making a website takes you 15 minutes and it looks professional and beautiful, it doesn't matter. Like it took you time and knowledge to know how to do that as well, and you got to put a price point on that. Yeah. You can't just be underselling yourself too often. It starts counting in the bank account if you undersell yourself too often.
What do you think? Like, because maybe he doesn't have some of the fundamentals down. What if you were starting from scratch and had like a company, let's say in Iceland, it's like a plumbing company. Can you tell him what you would make sure you charge for? Like maybe a start fee or a hour per month.
If
fee?
it was a plumbing company, pricing is always difficult, especially I don't know plumbing too well.
But what would you charge for? Not, I mean, just like anything that comes to mind. Doesn't have to be the price, but for instance,
unless they know exactly where the plumbing's supposed to go and it's been like taken out or like made places for it, you're gonna have to come up in there. You're gonna have to start like making a plan about it and everything. Like it's gonna take some time. So I would charge a pretty high premium on that. Because you need to come in there, you gotta make sure the plumbing is going into the correct places. Is it the best way to go in there? Like there is some knowledge to know there.
Yeah.
And if you are good at it, then you price it higher. If you're not that good at it and you're just learning it, you price it lower.
But if you looked at it like, let's say this guy he's making websites, but he's also going to do all the content, then you should at least think of like, all right, every month we got to have him at a price so that I will show up for work and make content for these guys, run their websites. Mm-hmm. So whatever start fee you're comfortable with.
I think with websites, companies are often willing to pay a lot for websites.
I think much more than like just random content.
Yeah. I think though with websites, which is nice about them, you can kind of do it in perpetuity a little bit if you do it correctly. You don't overprice the setup of the website.
Yeah.
I would always upcharge for the setup of the website, but then you need to have like, okay, every single month to keep the website running and everything going and like being on call and ready, you also need to charge a fee for that.
And like whatever you're paying to these services to have these websites, at least triple probably, right?
Make sure that gets covered.
Yeah.
You should not be coming or getting close to profit numbers on those, even if you have a couple of companies, you know what I'm saying? Then you up the price every single time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just how it is. I
Also,
know with like lovable tokens, they're fucking expensive.
Yeah, Lovable, the AI, like, what's it called? Swag Builder?
No, it's, no, I don't remember the words. It was a vibe coder.
Vibe coder.
Yeah, being a vibe coder, vibe coding. Yeah.
Is this like, if there's people learning code in school right now, will they be like, fuck it, I hate that shit, that's gay?
They could, but at the same time, once you have generated a general idea and a pretty good, like, data set and a good base, if you know how to build it out correctly.
Yeah.
Then you can always import into GitHub, and I know these guys know what fucking GitHub is. There's fucking nerds on it. Then you can read the code there, and you can edit it directly. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to change stuff up and do the code nerd thing, you can. That's what I'm saying. You need to have this as a hobby. You can't just be vibe coding. You need to also be like, okay, next step in that process of getting better at this is also being able to read code and being able to do fixes. You know what I mean? Because with this vibe coding stuff, the stuff you want to happen doesn't always happen exactly how you want it to happen. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to prompt that AI to do it fully correctly. Yeah. So knowing how to read code at least, so you can be like, oh, this is what is messing it up, or this is what's needed.
Are there any like courses or shit on YouTube you remember that like, that shit was helpful? Or any specific YouTuber maybe?
I mean, it depends on what code the software you're gonna use. I don't actually fully know what Lovable writes on. If it's just like JSON script, I'm not sure what it is.
But this is too much detail for the nerds.
But I used Code Academy. It's pretty inexpensive, and it's a good coding tool to learn coding. I do believe Harvard has their whole course for free on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of free shit on YouTube, guys.
Oh, yeah.
You don't always have to pay someone to teach you how to do stuff, especially not coding. Coding can be taught both on Code Academy. Code Academy is fun. It's gamified. It's a little more like kid vibey, but it's good for beginners. I used it a lot. And then YouTube videos and testing out your abilities, like trying to build something, have an idea, try to build it out. You know what I mean? Just testing it out. That's why you need to have like a little knack or like interest in this. You know what I mean? You can't just be vibe coding and that's it.
You can't really niche down to this, bro, if you don't give a shit about it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta excel. You gotta bring value. You gotta be chosen over like, why would people want to be your client over somebody else? You know what I mean? Why do you stand out? What do you bring to the table that other companies aren't?
And like, are you losing clients? Because I ask myself all the time, if people slowly start not working with you, whatever, maybe with websites it's harder to just transition. But you gotta ask yourself, like, was I being the best version of myself to work with? Like, was
Okay. Yeah.
I always messaging really shittily? I try to always, if I'm messaging these people, make sure I'm adding a few emojis and some happiness in there. There's gotta be a few
gotta
happy.
be positive. Gotta be positive. I mean, how you come out to other people is how they will respect you back, and then how they will interact with you. So you gotta make sure you're being respectful and not being a head ass out here.
And this maybe just me, but I this year I'm gonna give all the people I work with some Christmas gifts.
Ooh.
You know, people online, obviously maybe haven't really decided what it'll be, but the people in Iceland, there's a few companies I work with. I'm gonna like make effort to put something together that's fun, go to their offices and stuff.
Right.
And I'm pretty excited about that because I remember like the first people you work with, you just feel like, yeah, I don't deserve any of this, so I'm just gonna keep going until someone
100%.
says I can't do it or whatever, because
100%,
that's that imposter shit. But we're gonna check out here, Matteo from Rome, Italy. He's 23.
Hey guys, I've been seeing this girl for about a year and she's amazing. But lately I feel like I'm losing focus on my own goals because of the relationship. I've been going on a lot of dates. I'm driving with her all the time. How do I balance building my life with this woman while also trying to dump as much time into these businesses I'm trying to build?
That's a very good question. That's a balance that I also have a pretty big struggle with. I mean, I think like most other men, when you get into a relationship, you like to hang out with your girl. At least that's how it is with me. I really like hanging out with the woman that I choose.
You're romantic, just like me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I like that stuff. So it is hard to find that balance. But if you are really dedicated about this and you know that it does take a lot to really excel and make good enough money for where you are feeling happy about yourself, so you know when like you need to get to work and you'll start itching to your blood to just get back to work sometimes. You know what I mean? Yes, it's nice being with your girl and you love her, but sometimes also you're like, I got a few emails I gotta send. You know what I'm saying? There's like something's going on. Like I got a few, like for you, I got a few videos I gotta edit, or I have a couple clients I gotta deliver for. Yeah. So
I like the fact there's always deliverables, or every week, every Monday starts with some I gotta do from editors, or my editors gotta do for the clients. So I enjoy that, but you know, it's for me right now because I have a girlfriend. The weekends are just chilling. I didn't used to do that. I used to just work 7 days a week, whatever. Sundays were probably for you too, Hjalti. You know, Sundays you were like, nah, I'm gonna chill a bit more today. It's God's day.
Sundays are a little more chill always, yeah. But if it's just hopping on for an hour, 30 minutes, whatever it is here and there, I'll see that's fine.
And I think probably every day. I mean, also it's more if you're going through this journey with like some entrepreneurs kind of stuff, then you're probably, if you're really into this stuff, you're probably already working too much.
Yeah, 100%.
And I would say if your partner is understands that and actually like helps you find a balance, I bet if you relied more on your partner, you could find a better balance. If you talk to your partner more, how can the nights be more like, I'm not even working right now, I'm not even thinking about it, I'm just
reviewing. Yeah, because that quality time can relax you and rejuvenate you for a better week of working, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm trying to get through the week and I'm feeling all horny and pumped up, you know what I'm saying? A good weekend with my girl is going to help out a lot. You know what I mean?
You got to get, what's it called? Empty out. You got to empty your shit out.
Hey, bro. Sometimes you got to get drained. Yeah. Drain gang. You know what I'm saying?
Drain gang this week, man. It's been... All right. So, yeah, hope your girlfriend's draining you, and that will probably help more, honestly, man.
100%. But 100%, we understand you and don't feel like you're alone in this. I think this is a problem with everyone that is a lover and also wants to become an entrepreneur. Like, we feel a lot, you know what I mean? So you gotta just be communicative and make sure the time spent with her is spent well. Word. And make sure you just set the standard to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Just be upfront about it. Just be like, yo, I'm trying to build this thing. Like, some days of the week, I'm not gonna be able to hang out, and I'm gonna need to have like if I'm doing something important, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to hang up on the phone. Girls don't like that shit. If you just hang up the phone, like text me, like, no, sorry, I'm really busy right now. Like right now, I need to get this done. I cannot look away. Yes, I know texting you could make this like easier if I text you before I started, but I also told you if I'm doing something busy, I'm gonna need to clock out and I cannot answer you. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be able to, because you're a man, you gotta be able to set ground rules. You know what I mean?
And also for yourself, I think the key is to first off see am I fucking this all up because of my poor decisions? Are you the one that's making this harder on her, or is she being like super, maybe a little too clingy? Maybe she needs too much attention at every hour of the day.
Some women are like that, and I mean, even with that though, you have to be just stronger on that. Then, if this is something you really want to build,
and it'll probably make the relationship stronger. Because I mean, what are you gonna have a wife and a bunch of kids, and if you tell your wife, I'll call you in a bit, and there's a big problem, that's the life you want to live, bro. No,
that is not the life you want to live.
Let's check out. We got the last guy. This is for this episode. We have, holy shit, it's an Icelandic guy.
Hell yeah, Aron, 21 from Reykjavik, Iceland.
Check out this message.
Hey guys, I've been thinking about moving abroad to work online, maybe Thailand or Portugal, but I keep hesitating. It's like I want to go, but I can't pull the trigger. How do you actually make the jump and start and stop overthinking leaving your home country?
I think we answered this kind of on the last episode, but go for it. like the same thing with from Daniel from Manchester.
Yeah.
Go for it. Lose that safety net. You have to fight for yourself to make sure you have food, even though you have money saved up for a couple months. Those couple months are gonna run up pretty fucking fast, brother.
Yeah. Any country.
If you're not doing anything, that's just gonna disappear.
Yeah, I assume this guy already is making a few dollars online if he's just considering this like right away, going to Thailand or Portugal. And if you're from Iceland, there's a lot more countries also that are willing to take you. You could get a job like I did where they needed Icelandic speakers for phones, like if people called. I don't know, maybe text us. We can maybe help you with that. But essentially, man, you got to pull the trigger. Decide what you want your life to be like.
We're the only animal on planet Earth that can see their situation and change it and really move. You know what I'm saying? We're the only one that can really recognize that we're in some messed up shit and we're like, yo, we got to get out of there. We can actually get out of there.
And like
if shit's fucked here, move countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might just need to hop servers every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Is
this guy maybe too much on Discord? Do we have a moderator here?
Chad, ban this guy, please. mute Frikki, chat, please. Moderators, please just mute Frikki right now. Yes! Sometimes you just gotta jump servers, man. That's what I'm saying.
We hope these guys, we fix their problems. FixYourProblems.com. Check it out. We're also on Patreon, Fix Your Problems Podcast. After this, we're going to do a Patreon episode. And if you really want to get some nasty opinions that can't be said online, go to patreon.com/FixYourProblemsPodcast.
Oh, yeah.
And thank you for watching this episode, guys.
Thank you, guys. Good night.
Yes! Yes!